We weren't very good in front of them in the first period, back on our heels. Our puck pursuit game was non-existent, and Vesa made a few key saves early, and second period started. We had a power play to start the period, but the best part was we started pursuing the puck and got our forechecking game going.
Well, and that's the response you're obviously looking for from Jason Blake as well.
Yeah, Blakey played really well, and that's part of my job is to light a fire under his rear end, and he responded very well. The guys who came back into our lineup who didn't play in Calgary played great tonight. Strawman on the back end, and this is probably the best game I've seen Carlo Koliakovo play since I've been here. So a lot of positive signs for us.
A lot of guys feeding off Matt's play too. I mean, he's on that role.
I'm sorry?
Matt Stajan's playing. A lot of guys.
Yeah, no, Matt's is playing really well, and a lot of guys are. But that first period, we were awful, and we should have been down more, but fortunately we weren't. And then we started to play our game, puck pursuit, and they didn't have much room out there after that, and they started taking penalties too.
How much of a role do you play in that in the first iteration after a period like that?
Well, all I had to say is it's the first guy. We call it all the time. The first guy is the engine that drives the forecheck. If the first guy's not going, nobody's going, and you end up with bad gaps and a whole load of things. So we talked about getting the first guy going on the forecheck. That's all we had to talk about.
You got bodies to the net as well? Sorry, Mike. You got bodies in front of the net?
Yeah, and then we had Kuhlman standing in front of the net, and he scores a bit of a garbage goal, but it's a lesson for him to learn. You go to the front of the net, you'll be rewarded. All our big guys started to get involved in the game, but going to the net's big and throwing pucks at the net's huge for us.
Grabowski is now on a six-game point streak, 10 points over that time. He just seems to be really playing with confidence.
Yeah, he's got his confidence. He's skating. You almost sense he's a threat every time he steps on the ice, and more importantly, he's played well defensively. He's not a liability or anything like that, and he's just having fun out there.
Well, you're fifth of the way through the season. The team's a game over 500. Most people are surprised by that. Are you?
I suppose I am. I've told everybody I thought we'd be in a certain spot by Christmas time. We're a little ahead of it, I guess. But again, it's whatever it is. A fifth of the season doesn't get you a parade at the end of the year, you know. So we just got to, stay focused and not listen to you guys too much, to be honest with you.
When Jason Blake was at his best with the Islanders, I thought he was a real pest. And it looked like tonight he was a real pest.
Well, we've talked to him about being that, and I said it yesterday. He's got to play with piss and vinegar and be in people's faces. And, hey, my job is, I'm not a massage therapist here, and sometimes you're going to get hit with a sledgehammer over the head in order to actually hear. You have to pound it in. And we've got plenty of guys who can step in the lineup, and Jason played tonight the way he's capable of, and don't have a problem when a guy gives you an effort like that at his skating and forward checking and, like you said, being a pest.
Ron, you've had Stajan with the two big guys for, I think, 10 games now. What went into the decision to put those two with Stajan back 10 games ago? Well, we had tried Grabowski, but it seems Grabowski has more chemistry with Kuhlman and Hagman. And you just trying things. As soon as you see some chemistry, you stick with it. And it's just been there. He's playing with confidence. He's playing a lot more assertive than he did in the first, training camp in the first couple of weeks. So you just see chemistry. That's all you're looking for.